You know, a lot of times people scared to leave where they from to get to where they going. It's not necessarily that they don't want to get to where they trying to go, but the process of how to get to where they trying to go, they don't want to have to go through that. Let me give you an example. I know a lot of people, live in certain places where crime is prevalent, you know what I mean? A lot of stuff going on, and they not really living that lifestyle. And they just, or they come from their lifestyles. A lot of them come from it. A lot of them really about their life, and that's all they know. But deep down, they want to get out. And for whatever reason, they're not coming out. I just kind of want to say something, man, to minister to you a little bit. The reason, when you ever thought about why it is you want to get out so bad, but you never leave? Or you've attempted to leave, you've tried to leave, but something keep bringing you back to where you originally came from. Man, that's a biblical truth, man. I don't think people realize how deep settled this seed is here in America. There were curses put in place, man, long ago, man. You know, and don't exclude the biblical curses would come with you not being under the blood and just renewed in the spirit. But on top of that, there are curses placed here in America, on both sides. When the slave couldn't win one way, he would figure out another way, and that's true, and vice versa. But the devil is in geographical locations, man, and I know this because the Bible speaks of how Jesus went to deliver the boy of the divination of spirits, and the demon asked Jesus to suffer him not to leave the region. And that was always intriguing to me. It was always appealing to me how this spirit was not necessarily so focused on coming out of the boy. In other words, to me, it was like he was saying, I don't care if you cast me out of this young man. I ain't gonna do nothing but go to the daddy. Or I ain't gonna do nothing but wait until he get old enough and I'm gonna go into his son. You understand? And he said, suffer us not to leave the region. People, when you struggling and you going through different things you can't explain, you fighting all kind of demons, you praying, you prayed up, and it's still not getting anything answered. I heard an old man tell me once, if God don't answer you after you done asked him something over 100 times, it's because he already answered you. And it don't make no sense for you to overlook the very thing that God is telling you. And just from me to you, you know, on an economical level, we are cross-pollinating people. We must cross-pollinate. It's a must. Anything that does not cross-pollinate will die off. That's why the bee is the most important insect. It's the most important breathing animal in the world. Insect. And if they're that important, then I think that we should think about us doing the same thing as well.